do not have purpose in life. We do not have a life purpose. We have gifts that are innate and that we evolve and strengthen over time. And the gifts are what we are here to share with the world. And not only do they enlighten us and awaken our path, but they do the same for others. Your purpose in this life is ever changing. Because we are cyclical creatures, our purpose is going to change. And the reason I think that it's important to remember that is because when we try to assign our life one singular purpose, we get really caught in the expectation that once we are on the right path to that purpose and living that purpose, that we will be fulfilled. And once you get there, and once you live in that purpose for a while, it's usually time to start on a new purpose, or it's time to evolve into the next purpose for the next phase of your life at that moment. And everyone's trajectory is so different. So one person might find a new purpose every couple years, and another every few months, and another every few decades. But I just wanted to flesh out these thoughts because I think as I grow closer to 29, I myself am reminded more and more every day of how I am going to have many purposes in this life, but my gifts are always going to be the same, and my gifts are the things that will hold true. Because my gifts, I'm starting to realize, are actually something that is revealed to me over and over again, no matter what phase of life I'm in. They're revealed to me in the way that I show up for others, for new people that I meet. They show up for me when I'm feeling alone, when I am alone, when I choose to be alone. They show up for me as a wife, as a friend. They kind of transcend every relationship that I have, every kind of relationship, even meeting strangers. Like, it transcends that. So just keep in mind, if you feel really lost about what your purpose is, you will find purpose in the now, and just know that after you find that purpose in the now, there's going to be another purpose for you and your life later on. So lean into your gifts. You know what they are. And if you don't, maybe spend some time with yourself. Unveil what those are, because purpose will always find you. So here we are. I took a couple months off YouTube, obviously, but I'm finding myself back in this space. I think I'll probably start posting like once a month again, just as I become inspired. But the whole reason for today's video is just to kind of flesh out this thought process I have going on, which I shared with you in the opening monologue of this video. But also to say that I am just so burnt out on trying to make a career out of aesthetics and being a facialist. I just don't feel like it's in alignment with me anymore. I feel like after like 2 years of resistance, it's pretty clear to me that this is not my path. And it doesn't matter where I work, I seem to hit a wall with how I feel in the environment. And honestly, I mean, it's not a very lucrative career, at least for me and where I live. I think that it can be, depending on what kind of esthetician you are. And for me, I just can't seem to hit a certain ceiling. So as I really delved into my creativity, and especially in terms of writing, I've really come to realize that that is my purpose for this season of life. And I know that I'm going to be successful at it. And I know that it's more in alignment for me at this stage in my life. Obviously, I will probably, like, to me, it's obvious that I will always write because it's such an outlet for me. And I just know I'm gonna have success with my book. I have a title for it, everything. I'm gonna share that with you guys in another video, but just so you know, as of now, I've already queried agents and I'm hoping to get a book deal within the next couple of months. And then if I don't, I'm going to work on self-publishing my book. Either way, I have a really good feeling about it, and I have a good feeling that this is where I'm meant to be right now. And it just feels really cool to create something and like put it out into the world. So obviously once it's actually in the world, I will share that on here. But as for now, my book title is Last Train Home, and it's a contemporary romance fiction novel. The overarching theme is about choosing love, and it's about that sweet, undeniable first love. So that's all I'm going to tell you. I will say I've queried like 40 plus agents, and normally it takes 2 months to hear anything back, even if it's a rejection, but I've already gotten 1 rejection, which is good because it helps me narrow it down. And then I got 1 agent who wants to read more, so I'm super excited about that. And I met with somebody in a Facebook group that I became a part of to kind of get help with this whole publishing thing. And she's an author. She's been an indie self-published author for a few years now, and she's been really successful at it. So she's given me a lot of great tips and kind of acted as a mentor for me, which I also feel like is another sign that I'm like being carried through this phase of life. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna get back to my work, and I'll see you guys in the next video.